Okay, hello everyone. I know I'm a little early for some of y'all that didn't see my post, but I'm a little late for the ones that thought I was jumping on at 7:30. So let me see who's going to join me. And by the way, Merry Christmas. I'm waiting on some joiners. Hey Elaine. Yeah, it's good to see you. Hey Nora. Let's see who else jumps on here. I have got a special surprise for you tonight. Something you've probably never done. If you've done this before, then kudos to you. All right, do you love my Santa outfit? Yeah. Okay, so did you know today was Christmas? Did you? Okay, well, it's not the actual day, but every day can be Christmas. Every day. Let's see who else here. Hey Jerry, how are you doing? Hey Amanda, hey Linda. Yeah, okay. So what is this all about? What is this Christmas outfit all about? Well, I only got to wear it once. I did a little tap dance for my work group and they loved it. You know, I used to teach dance. That's how I paid my way through college. I taught tap dance in the basement of my dorm at Florida State. So yeah, that taught college students, and then I taught some adults. I actually ran into a woman the other day at the nursing home that I had taught her tap dancing. Let's see, that would have been 1972, a long time ago. Yeah. Hey Paul, hey Jacinda, I saw your picture today. You are so beautiful. You are so beautiful. I love that little dog you were showing. Okay, so why do I have this on? Well, I got a text from my son over Christmas and it said, Merry Christmas, every day is Christmas, it's a gift. And, you know, I've been thinking about that. And so today, I went back in my closet, was going to put on something to do this Facebook Live, and I went, you know what, I'm going to put on my Santa Claus outfit because today is Christmas. Today is a gift. All right, I'm going to turn on my timer because I got something I want to show you. So hold on just a minute. Hang with me, don't leave me. I'm coming. I'm turning on my timer though, because what I'm about to do is we're going to try something together. Okay, so so yeah, every day can be Christmas if you have help. So I'm Dr. Nancy Stanley, physical therapist and health coach, and I want to talk to you today. I'm gonna show you how to cook fried eggs in a way you've never cooked them before. Okay. And then I'm going to show you my new gadget, okay? It's a bacon cooker. So it's a rack with the bacon on the top. Now you're going to think I'm crazy. You probably already do with all this going on. But I don't like crispy bacon. I like limp bacon. So this is really for my husband and my family. My son-in-law, me and him are together. We like limp bacon. So I like to cook it in the grease. But what this does is it drains it out. Now, I read the instructions, which is usually not something I do. I read the instructions, and it said if you put this simple in the bottom, then you won't have to wash it. And I thought, whoa, I love that idea. So here's what I did, and I'm experimenting with you today. I put two, hey Dolores, hey Teresa, hey Winnell. All right, I put two. I doubled up on these down here. I put them, stacked them up, so maybe they won't get so crisp. But these are going to get crisp. So I turned the oven on 425. It's just smoking out the top. I'm going to put this in. It said for 8 to 10 minutes. So here we go. I'm going to stick it in for 8 to 10 minutes. Now, I got another surprise in there. I've got some cauliflower in there. I've got some broccoli in there because I didn't want to heat that oven all up and not use some of that heat. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to raise that broccoli up because it's probably too close. Stay with me. Don't leave me. I'm coming back. I'm going to move that broccoli up to the... So here's the other thing I got in the pan. It was some organic broccoli I bought. I'd had it like 5 or 6 days and I didn't want it to go bad. It already had some brown spots on it. So I put that in there with butter, some fresh organic garlic, and some salt and pepper. All right, so that's on the top rack. The bacon is on the bottom rack, and I'm setting the timer. Here's what I'm over here doing. I'm setting the timer for 8 minutes. So hang with me just a minute, and then I'm about to show you All right, so I got it on 8 minutes and 20 seconds. So I'm about to show you the fried egg thing. Whoopee! So here we go. So in this little cast iron skillet, I've got a little bit of avocado oil. That's the only kind of oil that you're going to fry hot in. If you use coconut oil, it's going to get bubbly. Olive oil, you can't fry with it, it'll burn. But avocado oil, you can fry in it, okay? So, and then I've got some fresh Kerrygold butter. It's delicious. All right, so here's my 2 eggs. These are farm fresh eggs. Look how pretty they are and how they stand up. So I'm going to let this get hot, just like you would if you were going to fry an egg. And I'm going to get my spatula ready. Yeah, this is not exactly the spatula I want. But anyway, so I think I'll go ahead and salt this egg while I'm here. So remember, I'm using real salt. If you look at it, you can see the minerals in it. So I love this. This is Redmond salt. I have found it at Food World, but I can't find it at Walmart. So I order it from Amazon. It comes in a bag. All right, so this is getting pretty hot. Actually, that butter is browning a little bit. So I'm putting those eggs in there, and I'm going to turn it down, okay? It got hot. I wanted it to get hot, but then I turned it down. So it's just sizzling away over here. You see that? One of these days I'm going to get a camera up here. I guess I could move my camera over there. All right, so you could add, you know, I've got some green onion here. If you wanted to add that just right now over the top, or actually put that in first. I'm not going to add that right now, though. But here's the secret ingredient, all right? I've got some cheese. This is grass-fed cheese that I get at Trader Joe's. You can find it at Walmart. It would be Kerrygold, or I think the other kind is, gosh, I can't think of it. Somebody on here tell me what that other brand is. But anyway, it's cheddar, extra sharp. It's grass-fed, okay? So you want grass-fed cows to give you your not grain-fed. All right, so there that egg is frizzling up around the edge, and I'm about to flip it, okay? So if you got a good pan, it shouldn't stick. Make an investment in a good pan. You could actually throw that grease up on the top like that to do it, or you can flip it over. Now, some people don't like them brown. I really don't like them brown, but that one got brown. So here's what I'm doing. So I'm pouring some heavy whipping cream over the top. Now we love these eggs. That's the wrinkle right there. Is the organic heavy whipping cream. Pour that over it. Put the cheese on the top. This delicious, delicious cheese. You could put some cilantro. You could put red peppers. You could put whatever. And then what I'm going to do is put a cover over it and turn it off. Okay? And in just a few minutes, that's going to be a really, really delicious egg. All right, so we're at 5 minutes and counting with this bacon. It doesn't seem to be cooking very much, but I think it's going to be good. So while that's going on, I want to talk to you about houseplants. I'm not a big one because I will kill them. Yeah, let's have some loves and likes if you think you're going to like this recipe. You see it? It's just melting. I've turned it off. It's going to be fine. Okay, so these are good nourishment for you because they put off much needed oxygen. So I want to encourage you to get some house plants, get some things to have inside. This is a jade plant. I got a big one over in the window. So I would just encourage you to begin to put those living things around you instead of so much artificial plastics and all of that. Do some living things that's going to help you. Yeah. All right. So here we go. Let me move this out of the way because in a minute I'm going to take that bacon out. But while that's happening, got a lot going on here tonight, don't I? I always got a lot going on. I love to have a lot going on. I want to talk to you about supplements because somebody asked me today. This is all right, so here in my program, we recommend I think I'm going to turn that off because I hear that really cooking. Oh, by the way, what I cooked last night, oh my gosh, I had it for lunch today. And normally I'll eat half of it. I couldn't resist. I just kept eating it and eating it. It was the salmon and the asparagus that I did. I browned that butter and did it over it with a little bit of honey. I don't know, it had a smoked flavor or something with it. It was just incredible. So you got to try that. Go back and watch that video from last night. In fact, I'm going to have the halibut tomorrow for lunch. Okay. All right, but let's talk about supplements, okay? So I do take some supplements. Let me get one more thing over here. All right, here we go. Okay, so this is my morning routine. All right, so many of you have asked me about MCT oil. It is an antioxidant. It's just pure coconut oil, and 60% of coconut oil is MCT. It's a little more expensive. I think this bottle is like $9, but I don't use very much. But I do put this in my coffee. If you have loose bowels, you may not be able to do it, but that's not a problem for me. In fact, I'm the opposite, so that's what I like about this. So that goes in my coffee along with my organic heavy whipping cream and a little bit of stevia. So that's my coffee in the morning. And then, if I had just started keto or intermittent fasting, I would do some electrolyte powder. Or if I was out running in the summer, if I'm sweating, working in the yard, then I'll add this electrolyte powder. I know I don't have my camera flipped, but this is Dr. Berg. You can get this on Amazon. It's just Dr. Berg's electrolyte powder. Nothing complicated. This is vitamin D3 and K2, and I've got about 10 bottles. I think there are about 6 of them spoken for. But if you're local, you want to come by and pick up one of these, you can come to the class Thursday night. I may have some left, but I just ordered in bulk just so I could get a cheaper price. So this is Dr. Bird's D3 and K2. Remember, you can't absorb D3 unless you have the K2 with it. So that's why you want these together. All right, so we've talked about, in my program, I recommend healthy keto, which is where you have leafy greens. So you want to take about 2 or 3 of these on days that you're not going to get your leafy greens. I think I got mine today, although I did take a couple of capsules this morning because I ate almost a whole bunch of broccoli. And then tomorrow I'm going to have that, not broccoli, asparagus. I'm going to have the broccoli. But anyway, so this is Dr. Berg's Cruciferous Superfoods. It is in a capsule. All right, and then this is nutritional yeast tablets. These are have added B12. This is where you're going to get your B vitamins if you're not eating healthy, okay? And most people are not. All right, and then the last thing, so I have to choke this down, but I put a little bit of this apple cider vinegar. So first thing I do in the morning is drink a big glass of water. And I don't have a glass here. Okay, yeah. So a glass about this size of water. And when I get to the bottom, there's about an ounce in there, I pour in about 2 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar, and I just choke it down. You can do the capsules, but what I noticed with the capsules, they didn't help my digestion as much as the liquid. So I'm going with the liquid from now on, even because I have chronic constipation. That may be TMI for you, too much information. And so this does it for me. Honestly, it does. So I won't do the capsules. The capsules have some of the same advantages and benefits, but they don't work for me. So you have to do what works for you. So people say to me, well, I do this, and I'm like, all I can tell you is what works for me and my clients, and many of them get so much benefit from the program that I do, okay? All right, so let's see. There we go. The 8 minutes are up, and the bacon is not ready. So I'm going to have to let it go. I'm sorry, I don't have you in the camera. I'm going to have to let it go a little bit more. Hang with me. Here I come. I'm turning the timer on because if I don't... All right, so I put it on 6 more minutes, so that's 14 minutes. So you may not get to see it. I may have to post a picture later. But anyway, I wanted you to know about the bacon. I wanted you to know that, don't waste food. Use all your food, especially this more expensive organic food. It's so much nourishment. Don't rake stuff down the sink. Honestly, for me, a lot of times I'll fix my lunch and I'll save a little bit because that could be my supper. And then I don't, you don't eat as much when you're on my plan. All right, so here we go. If you are interested in another class, I'm doing another class. I'm doing another class Thursday night at 6 o'clock at Parton Park at the Octagon Building. So I want you to come. We have lots of fun. I'm going to have a drawing for an Instapot, and I don't even know what else. I may give away some vitamin D. Yeah, or I gave away some books the other night, some wonderful books. So come and just enjoy the fellowship with other people like you. And hey, Caitlin, and I'm going to be teaching about the cell wall and why we hold disease. Disease happens at the cell wall. We think it happens in our aching shoulder or in our blood, which is the cell, or in our hips or in our back, wherever it is we're aching, or in our vision. But really, all of that is about the cellular level. So I'm going to talk about that and why when you have disease, when your gut is not healthy, then you can't get the nutrients into the cell and you can't get the toxins out of the cell. So I'm going to teach you so much about how to fix that problem. But if you're interested in my program, I'm going to offer it that night. I am starting a new challenge on Monday. I've got a good number of people started out, some people that are really pumped about getting healthy in 2020. I had a young girl text me today and she said, I want to be healthy. I don't want to be unhealthy. My parents are unhealthy and I see how much it takes away from their life. I want to be healthy. Can you help me? And I'm like, of course I can. I mean, I'm probably the healthiest 63-year-old. I am the healthiest 63-year-old I know. And I've got a woman in my program, I think she's 71, Sandra. She's probably the healthiest 71-year-old. And honestly, 6 months ago, I avoided her because she had so many health issues and she was always asking me about them. Now, I love to see her. I didn't really avoid her, but I dreaded seeing her because I couldn't help her. But the last time we met, on May the 28th or 9th, I think it was something like that, she said, Nancy, I'm ready to get healthy. And she jumped in, and now she's 50 pounds lighter and so healthy. She is a picture of health. I'm going to post her before and after this. But if you want to get my email, which is going to tell you about the classes, I send out a couple a week. I'm probably about to go write one right now. And if you want to have Christmas every day, then you can. You can have Christmas every day if you have health, but you cannot have Christmas if you're not healthy. Have you ever been sick on Christmas? It's not Christmas. You can't enjoy it. And you're not going to be able to enjoy life if you don't have health. And I want you to have health. So I want you to come to my class. I'm not going to be doing this one live, okay? You have to come, but you can watch the live video in a private Facebook group. So if you want that live video, it's 2 hours, okay? But it's chock full of information. I had some of my clients I'd had for 2 years that said, I learned so much tonight. So you got to email me to get, or text me, I want the video, and for me to send you the invite to join, okay? Hey, Tanya. Let's see. Hey, Roseanne. Hey. All right, so let's see about the bacon. No, it's still not ready. So here is, oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. I'm going to put it right on top of this cheese. So here are the fried eggs. And I'm going to tell you, your husband will love you for that. So what that is, it's 2 farm-raised fresh eggs and a little bit of salt and pepper, some cheese, and some heavy whipping cream, and then cheese. It is delicious. You could even put some cream cheese on top. You could actually saute these onions and put it with it. You know, I don't know about you, but sometimes I just get tired of scrambled eggs. But when I do them like this, when I do this, this is going to be delicious. It's probably cooked a little bit of, let me see. Let's just see what it looks like on the inside. Oh, that is perfect. It's actually hard cooked. So I left it in there a little bit too long, but I'm just going to tell you. That's good. That's good. So that heavy whipping cream and that good cheese that tastes so much better than the bagged up grated stuff. I use that too. Sometimes it's just convenient. But if you really want to health yourself, then that is optimal. Along with this bacon, and I've got it on 425, and it's just taken a long, long time. I am going to take the broccoli out. So here's the broccoli, and that's going to be delicious. I'm going to toss it around because I had put some butter, but probably didn't put enough. Let me put a little more butter on that. You can't ever have, I don't think you can ever have, I don't think you can ever have too much butter, do you? You notice in here I have the stems, and you're like, well, I don't ever cook the stems. I just cook the florets. Why not? I mean, look, they're nutritious. They're leafy greens. They're it's expensive, you know, so I'm just going to eat that just like it was the florets. In fact, this may sound a little crazy here again. I am a little crazy sometimes, but honestly, I can enjoy the stalk as much as I do the florets, okay? Just because I kind of like the texture of it. So here you go. How awesome is this? And so tomorrow, I'm going to have that halibut that I cooked last night. This is still not ready, so I'm just going to turn that timer off. But y'all don't let me forget the bacon. I'm gonna get off of here because I don't like to do the videos long. All right, so here's what you need to do if you want to get more of my videos, because Marcia, my friend, is being so kind to upload them for me to YouTube. So it's Dr. Nancy Stanley on YouTube, and you can search Dr. Nancy Stanley how to cook fried eggs. Dr. Nancy Stanley how to cook bacon in the oven. Dr. Nancy Stanley. So that's how you're going to search for things. How to make Brunswick stew. Dr. Nancy Stanley's testimonials, and you'll be able to find those people. But this is delicious. I'm just going to have another piece of that. Oh, that's so good. Okay, I'm sorry. The bacon's not ready. I tell you what, I'm going to take it out so we can see what it looks like. Okay. So this is after 12 minutes, because I've never done this before. This is a new gadget for me. After 12 minutes, you see what's going on here. It's not ready. But I would imagine in about 5 more minutes, that's going to be crispy, okay? These pieces down here, I layered them up. I put one on top of the other because I don't want them to get crispy. And actually, that right there is how I like it. Now, you might be going, oh, no. But that's how I like it. And everybody likes something different. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to put it back in there, and I'll comment when it's ready, and we'll see how long. That's hot. Okay, when it's ready. So thank you for joining me. There were about 30 of y'all on here. I hope you're cooking. I hope you're cooking. That right there, that was a meal, the bacon and eggs. I could have, and the broccoli would have taken 5 minutes. Well, the bacon took a little longer. But, in 10 or 15 minutes while the bacon's cooking, I'm getting this other stuff ready, and it's ready. Now, let me tell you a secret. If you're going to cook the bacon or the vegetables or whatever, take them out of the fridge like 30 to 45 minutes before, like the eggs, before you get ready to cook. And what that'll do is it brings the temperature down, actually up a little bit, so it's more room temperature. The middle part's not so cold, and when you get ready to cook, it won't take as long to cook, and you won't have to cook it as high and as much, and so you won't kill as much of the nutrients. So that's your tip for today. If I was going to cook hamburger, I'm going to leave it sitting out and to get room temperature, steaks, whatever, vegetables, whatever it is I'm going to cook, my eggs, whatever. I'm going to leave them to get room temperature so it doesn't take as much heat to bring them up to cooking temperature, okay? So that's your tip for today, along with the eggs. And I look forward to seeing you probably not tomorrow night because I have my small group, and not Thursday night because I've got the class. But put your email below if you want to get my email, and we'll talk to you soon. Have a great day, and Merry Christmas! If you missed the first part of the video, why have I got this on? Because I want every day to be Christmas for you in 2020. And it can only be that if you're healthy. Yeah, give me some love. Hey, Leah. Merry Christmas. Hadn't talked to you in a while. Jump back in. Let's do this thing in 2020. I don't know about you, but December 2020, I'm going to be healthier even than I am today. I'm going to be healthier. And you know why? Because I'm going to commit to being healthier. In my mind, I've learned how to quit worrying. I want to teach you that. I've learned how to be grateful, okay? I actually just ordered a grateful journal. I'd love for you to go with me through that. And let's just have fun and enjoy each other and recognize all of God's goodness. Hey, Stanley, so we'll talk to you soon. Have a great night.